Hello everybody, this is Bare Hands here, bringing you another Clash Royale video, and today, just want to highlight my Lumberjack Mini Pekka Ice Spirit deck that I have been playing with. I made it back up to Legendary Arena with this, so I'm having a lot of fun. I'm going to show you a quick replay of me using the deck, and then I'm going to jump into a couple battles just to kind of highlight how I play with the deck, see if you might get some ideas as to how you would like to use some of these cards. Some of the cards that I'm really enjoying using are the Ice Spirit and the Guards. And so if you don't use them and you have them leveled up, it might be some, they actually might be some cards you might enjoy using. And so I'm going to jump into this game and pump up just to try and get an elixir advantage. And he's going to throw down a level 8 wizard. So he's got some nice level cards. And so I'm going to throw down my princess here to counter, and his miner is going to come onto the field. And I anticipate the miner really well, counter the wizard with the mini Pekka, and then I'm going to get a counter push going of my own here. Since I have my princess running up the side here, I think I'm just going to end up throwing my Ice Spirit down and pumping up again. And so if he can't push a tower when I throw my first pump down, I think I'm anticipating he won't be able to do it again. But here comes a level 8 hog. I throw down my Lumberjack just too soon because this free spell would have missed it if I was maybe a split second later with it. So I have to throw down my guards to help clean up that hog. They end up running up toward the tower to their doom. And so I'm going to try resetting here, throw down my princess again, anticipate where his miner's going, but he doesn't go after my elixir collector, which is strange. Normally people go after the elixir collector. And so now that I have a mini Pekka going, I'm going to throw my giant down as a tank, get my zap spell on those little skeletons, and the mini Pekka almost gets to the witch. Fails to do so, spends all his time on the skeletons, and is unable to take out the Valkyrie. And so, what a fail of a mini Pekka. Come on, man, do your job. Going to end up throwing my Lumberjack down on that witch so that my tower doesn't take too much more damage. And then I have a push going here. That Lumberjack giant combo is so awesome. And the guards behind it doing their Spartan thing there. Look how long it takes that miner to deal with the guards. It is incredible. As long as it's a single target unit, the guards just dominate. And so that Valkyrie is going to be placed to clean up. I'm going to throw my princess down again. Throw down my mini Pekka to deal with the Valkyrie, because a level 8 Valkyrie is going to do some serious work. And now we have a witch coming. I'm going to anticipate this miner, and look at that guard placement. That miner doesn't even get a hit off on the tower. The only thing that does is those skeletons. I may be able to take out the witch with my Lumberjack, and now, again, I have a great push going. My giant is going to just power up to that tower. Look at that thing go and take it out, and then all I have to do is defend at this point. So I'm going to throw down, and I can't defend. Okay. Would have been nice if I had the mini Pekka and the Ice Spirit, but they weren't in rotation, and so I lose a tower here. But with a giant, I really like having the one tower out. I typically feel pretty confident here, and so look at me waste an elixir. I'm going to throw down my giant, then I'm going to get my zap spell on these little units, and my Lumberjack's going to take out that witch. He's going to throw down a naked hog. Not the best play on his part. This is probably where he loses it. His arrows are going to do a ton of value there, taking out my princess. My Ice Spirit is going to stop that Valkyrie, and here's the giant pounding away at the tower. And really, my princess is going to get the win here at the end with... Has she targeted the tower? No, she hasn't targeted the tower. There she is. All right, she's going to target the tower, take it out with that volley, and had a really good win there. Felt a little bit of pressure there. Should have been able to stop him from taking my first tower, but wasn't so good with that. So let's go ahead and try jumping into a battle of our own. And forgive my voice, haven't really been feeling my best the past couple of days, and so Let's go ahead and jump into a battle here and see what we can do. All right. A pretty decent start. I'd really prefer to just pump up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my Ice Spirit down on the left, get my pump going on the right. His princess is going to end up taking out that Ice Spirit. And so we're just going to kind of wait until his push works its way over to my side. All right. We're going to want the mini Pekka here. And then we're going to want the Lumberjack up there. Let's go ahead and zap all this, because we want to get that princess out of the way. Can't get the princess out of the way. Let's get the guards on the princess. Wow, okay, so he took out one of my towers immediately. Wasn't really the best start with us, but let's just look at the bright side. We have an elixir pump down. All right, let's get another elixir pump down. Try and salvage this game if we can. What I'm going to try and do is fend off his next push that he ends up putting in. All right, get the princess. She's going to shoot the tower and kill his princess. We're going to throw down... All right. All right, his Ice Wizard is going to do work to us. And so, again, let's get our Lumberjack down, our Mini Pekka, our guards. We have Rage going here. I'm going to zap. Take that stuff out. Okay, look at that. He wasn't quite as successful that time, but I'm not feeling great about this game. All right, maybe try and pick this up a little bit. I'm going to wait for him to throw down his princess in the back again. We're going to throw down our princess, anticipating. He's going to throw down his Ice Wizard. I'm going to get my... okay, I got his princess at least. Okay, this isn't good now because he has got a Ice Wizard giant combo coming here, and really all I can do is take out this Ice Wizard, get my princess going, and then we have a counter push going. Alright, let's get the giant. Let's get the Ice Spirit for the minions that are bound to show up. Alright, let's freeze those. Let's zap this. Let's get the princess down. Come on, princess, do your work. Oh, man. Okay, so I was able to do some work there. Let's get our Mini Pekka down. Let's freeze that bad boy. Let's get the Lumberjack on his princess. He's going to end up taking this tower out pretty much no matter what. But it doesn't mean we can't push his side here. Oh, that was such a terrible zap spell. Well, you can't win them all, folks. But... man, if only I had some more time. Look at this push we have going here. That would have been yummy. Okay, well, he wins that game. Made some mistakes. Really didn't handle his initial push very well. And so let's go ahead and jump. I don't want to drop too far out of Legendary League. Like to stay there for a little while. I don't have any open chests, so any games that I'm winning, I'm not getting chests from. But let's go ahead and jump in here. That's a good start. Let's go ahead and pump up. In the back. Let's anticipate him throwing a tank. Oh, he throws down a pump of his own. I like to get the Mini Pekka or the guards ready in case he throws down the miner, and that way I'm prepped for it. But I'm going to go ahead and start a really slow push. Oh, wrong side. Okay, I did a push on the wrong side. What I'm going to do is get my princess down to start dealing damage to that, and then we're going to get a ground push going. All right. Right underneath the Lava Hound. Since I'm not too concerned with the Lava Hound, we're going to get that Ice Spirit there. Zap those guys. Alright, he's going to zap, but look at this Mini Pekka is going to go to work in that Rage. It's going to run up to the tower and just decimate it. My princess probably would have been better under my tower, but that's okay. Look at that Mini Pekka still going. Doing work on that tower. And so let's draw these minions over here with the guards. Just like so. He's going to throw down his Lava Hound again here pretty soon. I know he's got the poison spell. He may actually just drop the poison spell on that Elixir Collector. But he's going to play an Elixir Collector of his own. I'm going to wait for him to drop his Lava Hound again, or not. Let's just go ahead for the push. Get my Ice Spirit down. Prep for some units here. Let's go ahead and zap. Oh, Mini Pekka, do work. Oh man, that is just so wonderful. Alright, he is going to prep with his Lava Hound, I can feel it. So I want to have a nice push as soon as he drops that Lava Hound down. There we go. Lumberjack. Giant. Guards. Alright, get that Ice Spirit. Zap those minions. Let's get the princess down. Alright, well the bad news is he was able to fend off that side, but he used a ton of elixir doing it. And so let's just go ahead here. Oh, Ice Spirit, no! Okay. No, Mini Pekka! Oh, wow. Okay, what we're going to have to do here is go all out on a push, man. Let's get this giant up in here. Alright. He's taking out that tower, so we're going into overtime. We want to deal some serious damage to this tower. Oh, Mini Pekka, hit the tower, hit the tower! Yeah! Okay. Basically, the only way I win against Lava Hound decks with my deck, seeing as I don't have a Musketeer or any minions or archers, is I have to pressure the opposite side as quickly as possible, or, in this case, throw a bunch of ground targeting only units underneath the Lava Hound to pressure the other side. Really, really love the Ice Spirit Zap combo, because their favorite thing to do is to throw the minion horde on my ground targeting units, and then the Ice Spirit Zap kills all but one of the minions. Can't figure out how to get the Ice Spirit to freeze all of the minion horde. But let's go ahead and jump into one more, and then we'll round this video up. And again, I apologize for my voice. I'm really kind of nasally, not feeling all that well. But feeling good about that win there. So let's start a slow push in the back here. And he's going to do the same. So he's got a giant coming our way. Let's give him the thumbs up. Good luck. Alright, he's probably going to back it up with Sparky. They always back it up with oh, no. Alright, let's get guards here. Our Mini Pekka. Let's zap all this mess. Alright, see, look, I throw down units on the one side, and he still is able to deal so much damage. My Ice Spirit is killed in one shot. Oh, man. Okay. Level 8 Musketeers do work, okay? So I really play poorly against 3 Musketeers with this deck specifically because I don't have a Fireball, I don't have a Barbarian Horde, or Barbarians. I don't think it's called Barbarian Horde. But what I'm going to have to do is pressure his other side when he throws down his giant, just like so. Or actually, it might be my best option here to throw my princess down. If I throw my princess down, save the guards for the musketeers. Let's get the... Oh, no! Okay, let's get these back here and zap. Let's get the Ice Spirit on this. Okay. Kind of mitigate as much of the damage here as we can. Get a counter push of our own going so that he can't be saving up tons of elixir for that... Oh, princess, shoot faster, princess! Shoot faster, princess! Okay, not good. Let's go ahead and get the Mini Pekka and the Ice Spirit. Oh, save the princess, save the princess! Okay, the princess has been saved. Oh my goodness, how does he have that much elixir, man? Alright, he's gonna fireball over there. We're going to zap guards. Man, look at how quickly he kills my stuff. Yikes. Alright, he's kind of greedy here, going for a kill. So let's see if we can't kill these minions. And then, man, I'm sure he's prepped for another Three Musketeers here. Actually, I can't kill him fast enough. Whew! Alright, guys, if you have any advice, give it to me. If there's a better way that I could counter those Three Musketeers, aside from putting a Fireball or Barbarians in my deck, because really don't want to do that. Let's open this chest here to end out the video. Please comment, like, subscribe. Appreciate you stopping by to view my videos, and until next time, have a great day, and join me again for more Gaming with Bare Hands. Thank you.